Hey guys, there is serious panic in APC as Bayo Onanuga, the media aide to President Bola Tinubu, has alleged that there is a fresh push to compel the United States government to release the dossier on the president. Mr. Onanuga, in a statement he posted on his verified X account on Saturday, claimed that Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi, the candidates of the PDP and Labour Party in the February presidential election, are behind the push to compel the FBI to release documents on Mr. Tinubu's 1993 forfeiture case. He stated that the DOE are pushing for the FBI to release the documents so as to use it in the appeal challenging the judgment of the Presidential Election Petition Court affirming Mr. Tinubu's election. Nigerians, Mr. Tinubu was declared the winner of the 2023 February presidential election. However, Atiku and Obi disputed the outcome of the election, citing irregularities and eligibility issues. In separate petitions at the Presidential Tribunal, Mr. Tinubu's academic records and the forfeiture $460 formed the major grounds of the litigation. According to the certified copy of the case, on 10th January 1992, Magistrate Judge Rosemond of the Northern District of Illinois granted a prayer for the seizure of funds in 10 bank accounts belonging to Mr. Tinubu because the U.S. government had reasons to believe the accounts were linked to narcotics-related operations. However, the U.S. authorities and Mr. Tinubu later reached a settlement leading to the forfeiture of $460,000, while the U.S. released over $900,000 to him. Earlier this month, Atiku's legal team got the Chicago State University to release the academic records of Mr. Tinubu. The former vice president has asked the Supreme Court to allow him to include the findings as part of his appeal. The Supreme Court has scheduled Monday to hear the appeals. In Mr. Obi's appeal at the Supreme Court, the lawyer Levi Uzoko filed 15 grounds in challenging the Presidential Election Court's judgment. In his appeal, Atiku's lead lawyer, Chris Uche, anchored the suit on 35 grounds. In Onanuga's statement, he alleged that the main opposition candidates are working with one Aaron Greenspan, who has approached a court in Washington, D.C., asking the court to compel the FBI to release all the documents on Mr. Tinubu. Mr. Onanuga said the FBI had earlier agreed to release the document to Mr. Greenspan at the end of October. However, the American is using the notice of the Supreme Court in Nigeria to ask the U.S. court to grant an emergency motion on the case, he said. On Thursday, Peter Obi forwarded to Greenspan the Supreme Court notice of hearing for the appeal that will begin on Monday, 23rd October. We do not know the brief Obi gave Greenspan, but Greenspan rushed to the district court in the U.S. capital with an emergency motion asking the court to compel the FBI to produce documents on our president immediately. The FBI had earlier agreed to produce the documents at the end of October, he said. The presidential aide also claimed that Mr. Greenspan misled the U.S. court that the sitting up of the Supreme Court panel was a sudden decision to prevent the admission of the FBI files. Mr. Onanuga claimed that the FBI files are not relevant in the ongoing case in Nigeria. The presidential aide accused the American of making false allegations against the judiciary. He claimed the Supreme Court hearing date which he labeled as sudden, was intended to front-run the release of the FBI documents to him. The FBI documents are relevant to the case in Nigeria. After reading Greenspan's motion, one is left with the impression that the guy is very ignorant of our law and our democracy, and he is nothing but an interloper in a matter clearly outside U.S. jurisdiction. He said, Mr. Onanuga urged all sides to wait for the outcome of the case in the U.S. before declaring any victory. So, what is the problem? Why are they not afraid? Why are they not looking for someone who is pushing for the FBI to release any documents to any person? Mr. Tinubu have said that he have no case to answer in the US, talking about drug forfeiture or whatever. APC don't talk am before now, say not forfeit any money to the US. So why are they complaining? Why are they complaining? If they push FBI to release the document before the end of the month, as earlier, announced, what's the big deal? If the document has nothing to do with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, let me not just say that word. So why are they panicking? Mr. Onanuga, I don't expect you to react to what you said. It's irrelevant. Also, since your principal is innocent and clean from the allegations, you don't need to worry. There is no need to worry. If President President Tinubu is innocent, why the worry? Take am easy now. So guys, as you can see, this is getting more tough, getting more interesting and tougher as well. Abeg, wetin I get to talk? Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section.